Hey, what's up, ladies and germs? Happy MLK, and welcome back to another edition of Mad Movie Review. I'm your host, Mad Dog.
Mad Movie Review with Mad Dog.
Today, I'm talking about Wonder Woman, 1984. Wonder Woman is still in theaters, and streaming. So, if you don't want anything ruined, please go and shut this down. I'm gonna have a lot of spoilers. So let's get started. So in 1984, there was a lot of stuff that was different. Some people won't be able to identify with this movie, especially if they weren't born in that era, and some people will. But one of the interesting things about this movie is during that time period of 1984, the Wonder Woman live action, I guess, made for TV movie came out back then.
Treat me right. Treat me right.
And the actress herself played a walk-on role for this movie, playing a character that, unless you're a DC nerd, you probably wouldn't recognize. But it is one of the reasons why she, on the preview, Wonder Woman on the previews, has that gold, cool-looking Shields outfit, uniform thing. I don't know if you remember what happened on the end of Wonder Woman, the movie that came out before this one. It's probably been a while. Plus, because of this COVID shit, they pushed this back pretty far. But obviously, Wonder Woman hasn't aged at all. But it does show at the beginning of this movie her as a child, which begs the question: is how long do these people live for? And is she really an Amazonian? Wonder Woman is only a child at the beginning of this. She still shows so much promise to becoming something more greater.
And you didn't disappoint.
They have this version of basically like the Olympics game, and the winner basically gets this gold uniform.
Maybe you win to a championship one day. Get that gold jacket like I never got it. Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
And in it, this relay race of craziness, it almost looks like a tie between a huge jungle gym, American Ninja Warriors, and the Harry Potter games. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, the scene is amazing. The CGI in it is actually pretty thorough, where you could see a lot of shadowing. You could see more structure than pixelation, which I think is pretty awesome. Little Diana, soon to be Wonder Woman, she kicks ass in this thing. For being a little girl, she's the youngest one that is attending these games. She still comes out on top. She ends up ahead of everybody. And then I think her auntie screws her over on being able to be the winner of the games because she missed a portion of it because she fell off her horse or whatever the hell that thing was. So that's pretty shitty. You know, for being a Wonder Woman movie that's geared towards women, there's no men bashing. There's no overpowering of men in this. There's none of that type of stuff. It doesn't really get into a lot of that, but it does become a political movie that involves Russia's attempt at attacking the United States in the 1980s, which actually happened. We'll get into that some other time. But I really enjoyed the movie. There's a lot more stuff to talk about. I'm probably going to have to do a part two to this, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, actually. I think it's a pretty cool movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and a lot of critics didn't for some weird-ass reason. Maybe they just didn't like the fact that it didn't show Ben Askren or Aquaman or something. But it had all the elements of Wonder Woman. It had the lasso of truth, discovering that it doesn't just make you tell the truth. It had the invisible plane or jet. It had all the good elements of a Wonder Woman movie. And people still bitched. I'm not really sure why. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to my page, and there will be a part 2 of this.